Is it up to the software vendor or to the customer to ensure adoption of the new software and make the software successful? Personally, I think it's up to the customer. Of course, the software vendor needs to make his tool as easy to use as possible, as clear to use as possible. But let's be honest, in the enterprise world, the software often isn't very easy to use. And that is because processes can be complicated. It's very different than B2C with the iPhone where it's 1-2 clicks and you have something done. In the enterprise world, it's often not. You need to complete a lot of fields and data, multiple steps in the process, etc., etc. And then every enterprise software is usually configured to the requirements and the needs of the customers. So it's not like one size fits all. If you use an app on your iPhone, it's probably the same look and feel, the same way it works for all the 1 million other people using it. But if you compare, let's say, an Oracle or an SAP or a Workday system between different companies, there might be, let's say, 50, 60, 70, maybe 80% that is the same between the companies, but data definitions, processes will be configured differently for each customer. So should the software vendor then ensure that there is digital adoption, or should the software vendor work together with the customer and push the customer to ensure that there is digital adoption? And from my perspective, it should be much more the customer that should have a digital adoption vision, a way how to drive change management, training, onboarding, and all in all software adoption in general, because the customer as an enterprise does not have just one software that they are running. They're usually running hundreds of systems. So how do you drive adoption on a consistent basis within your company? And that is how you can drive then continuous change management and really elevate the employee experience. So don't just put the responsibility on your software vendor, but own it and make sure that your software implementation is successful by driving a very good digital adoption program.